Yo, what up, guys? So today's gonna be a more serious video than the last one. We're gonna talk about how to be happy. I did it again. Okay, I didn't say there were gonna be no jokes. They say laughter's the best medicine. So I'm doing this video because these are some things that I struggle with, and maybe it can help some people who are in the same boat. I know everybody's different, so you can't really tell people how to be happy or how to live their life. Keep in mind these are just my thoughts and opinions, but these are some things that I keep in mind that have helped me in the recent years. So number one, you gotta like what you do. So I'm a recent college grad and I'm still trying to find my place in the world. Like a lot of people that go to college have student loans that I have to pay off too, so a good job is pretty important. Recently I was told to get a better job and that I was stupid that I wanted to be happy instead of working in a job that I knew I was gonna hate. People keep telling me what kind of jobs I should do. But like, I get it. People are worried about me not being able to pay back my student loans, but I feel like money isn't everything and money isn't gonna make you happy. At least not for everyone. For some of you, that might be the case. It's like I know friends who have good jobs and they get really good money, but they're still unhappy. Well, it sure beats being broke and in debt. Damn, you're right. Okay, seriously though, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta pay bills, pay rent, student loans, whatever. It's like if you're gonna do something for the rest of your life, I think you should enjoy that and you shouldn't be miserable. Never let anybody tell you what to do. Another thing that's pretty important too is having a hobby. Say maybe during the week you have work to keep you busy, but what do you do on your free time? The worst place you want to be is in your head. You know, having a hobby, whatever it is, playing video games, maybe you play music, exercising. Whatever you do is basically to keep yourself busy so you don't overthink. That's something I do a lot. So this is a pretty important one. You want to take things day by day. You want to have a goal in mind, but you want to take it step by step. It's like, is it called being goal oriented when
You're very goal.
you're just set on finishing a task?
Yeah.
So I was watching a video recently, and the person was saying that they didn't like to be goal oriented. The reason for this was because they didn't want to feel happy only when like a task was completed. Like they were saying, keep it in steps so that it's like you'll feel that gratification every time you take steps towards completing a goal, if that makes sense. And I really resonated with that because when I did stuff like go to the gym, it's like you don't see progress immediately. It takes time. So if you go every day, you're taking steps towards achieving that goal in the long term. Another thing, don't always expect things to go as planned. You gotta be flexible and you have to learn how to adapt to things that are getting thrown at you in life. That way, when things go wrong, you're not always feeling disappointed. You know, you have goals and you have your plans, but life's about adaptation. That last one was a short one, but I got a lot to talk about on this one, and I think this one is one of the most important things, if not the most important. Make sure you have somebody to talk to about your feelings. So this one is definitely a hard one for me. So I grew up playing sports. Like in baseball as a kid, you kind of learned how to suppress your emotions. I don't know if that's how it was for everyone, but that's how it felt like to me. And I'm not saying baseball is the only reason I do that. My personality is also a factor, but it definitely contributed considering the environment and the way people acted around me. I'm sure you guys have heard of the suck it up mentality. I promise there's a point here. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the mentality's just crossed over into my everyday life. And I guess I just never liked talking about my feelings with other people. While growing up, people still didn't really understand things like depression and anxiety and just considered them weakness. It was kind of like if you were feeling this way, you were either told to shake it off or stop being a bitch. But today, now we have a better understanding of these things, and now we have places that you can go to for help. Like, there are times when I have my ups and downs, but luckily for me, I have my friends that I can go and talk to about it. And I'm really grateful that they're willing to listen. Wait, hold up. You have friends? Man, shut up. Okay, just seem highly unlikely. Anyway, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted, there's no shame in admitting that you're going through some troubles. Therapy is also an option. I went to therapy in college. I would constantly go to the clinic because I thought something was wrong with me. They would check me out and then always say that nothing was wrong with me and that it was possibly anxiety. They said it was a pretty common thing with kids that go away for college and they're a long way from home. And then it was recommended for me to go through counseling and therapy. They recommended me to go through some group sessions and individual sessions. So I decided to give it a shot, and then after hearing other people's problems, kind of realized that I didn't really need to be there. I guess it kind of helped me in a way, hearing other people talk about their problems, because it got me realizing that I was overreacting and I just needed to chill. So if you're going through a hard time, please let somebody know. And I really can't stress this enough. If somebody comes to you, please don't turn them away. I didn't like asking for help because I was afraid of being judged or I didn't want to burden other people with my problems. Yeah, some of my friends from high school know. Like, I had my ups and downs a lot. Usually about dumb shit like girls and stuff, but, whatever, you get the point. It really takes a lot to ask for help. And that shows how much they really trust you. Like, seriously, just you hearing them out will make a lot of difference. Honestly, talking about it will do a lot. Anyway, if this video can help even just one of you guys, then I'll be happy with that. And if you have some tips and advice, you can leave it down in the comments. Alright, see you guys later.